Hey guys, we're back with another video. We're going to go more in depth on what sections of the channel are mine, what sections of the channel are Jeremy's, and what he plans to do with his section of the channel, because he doesn't have any videos that are just him. He just tags along with mine. So we're gonna change that and get it to where he's got his own crap ton of videos on here, because he's probably gonna wind up with more videos than I do because school.
Plus, I think mine are a bit easier to do in some ways. You also might be wondering why I'm wearing a bandolier. It's because I got a Spam can full of ammunition today for my Lee Enfield rifle, because apparently 303 Brit has just fallen off the face of the earth at this point. So, if you don't know what a Spam can is, for reference,
it looks like a giant Spam can.
That's ripped up because that's how you open them. And they have these bandoliers in there, and you got these, they're called charger clips, or they're better known as stripper clips, because they didn't have a good, strong female figure in their childhood. So,
okay, I've never heard that before, but
stripper.
I got that. I got that.
Oh, or they just want to pay for college. Who knows?
Right. That's honestly what some girls do. But
not here to judge.
So my section of the channel will be the nursing stuff. So I need to do more videos.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
Just is.
Okay. Even though my desk is covered in paint chips because you used it to open your
I cleaned off most of the paint chips. Well, I guess I did miss a few, didn't I?
You missed a lot.
Also,
they're
this paint
all over my study guide back there. And
you're all gonna get lead poisoning in class. You can be like, who brought the lead? Who brought the poisonous substance in here? If you don't know what Spam can rounds look like, I don't know how well you can see that.
They're very corrosive. Yeah,
they're very corrosive because I actually have a standard, newly in the box 303 Brit. It on the wrong side. And there's a reason we're talking about the Spam can. That's the difference. Plus, they leave a lot of crap on your hands. So,
which is great, because we just showered, and now we're getting crap on ourselves.
Probably semi-poisonous crap on ourselves.
Yes. So, my part of the channel, I'm planning to do study with me's more, do more week in the life, budgeting videos once I get my life figured out with that. Because I just started a new job, like, last weekend. So, trying to figure that out, and gotta get a hold of the scheduler and talk to her and see if I can get more hours, because bills.
And a lot of my channel stuff's going to be put in...
I wasn't done.
Well, hurry up.
You can wear your new watch, smart one.
I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I just haven't had it in me. So I'm just wearing a watch.
I got him a new watch, because his watch hasn't worked for a solid, like,
about a month now.
About a month. But anyways, so I'm going to do more, like, week in life, study with me, plan with me, that kind of stuff, in regards to school. I might also do some cooking ones, because I can cook.
Or she can show you what
and,
not
like,
to do.
And some, like, cleaning ones, too.
Today we're going to make Jeremy a smoothie. Now, the anthrax isn't, you know, a necessarily great ingredient, but if you have someone you want to get rid of, I mean, go for it.
I did not put anthrax in smoothies. I didn't add sugar, and that's why he didn't like it.
No, I'm just saying, because I'm being
put sugar in it.
I'm just saying I'm being a turd, so if you want to make me a smoothie, a little bit of anthrax just drips from the ceiling.
Where the heck would I get anthrax?
I'm sure it's not that hard to find.
Probably is. But Jeremy's got a lot of ideas for his section of the channel.
None of them probably that good.
No, his ideas are freaking amazing. Like, seriously. He's going to be rocking this channel, and I'm just going to be like, okay,
Who are you again?
Yeah, basically.
So basically, I know the YouTube, like, it's a gun tube, basically. It has a lot of different people talking about guns and stuff. One of the things that I would like to see more, I know there's people who do it, but, you know, I guess another voice never really hurts, right? Basically, so the spam can actually comes in handy because I'm going to have a two-pronged kind of approach to this where I have a few historical firearms that I'd like to share. Some of them are like old, and I think at least one of them is, you know, it's old design but it's made new, but you can still talk about it. But kind of split them up, like historical rifles, historical pistols, cowboy, and then more of the modern stuff. And I kind of want to, like, you know, sit at home, talk about, you know, I'll take my Makarov sitting over there. You know, kind of, I won't disassemble it because I don't know how that works, but I can share with you the history.
He can on the infield because I showed him how to. Because
and then what I want to do is say, okay, I'm going to explain this, and then maybe on the same video or a different one, I'm going to go out to the range, basically say, okay, well, you know, the Enfield's not loaded, by the way, because you would see stuff in there. But, you know, really? There it goes. But, you know, like, take shots and be like, yeah, this is basically how they run. How does it feel? You know, just like little thoughts that come to my mind. And also with the gaming, because the problem with gaming is there's a lot of, like, people out there, you know, I'm like, I'll make a video and I'll listen to it and I'll be like, well, I'm really quiet. No one's going to want to watch it. You know, and I'm not the kind of person who really plays games and is going to be like, hey guys, what's up? We're going to be playing this today. And oh my gosh, like, oh, we're going to get them all. The whole time. I'm not going to be having a seizure on camera. But I do have some games that I think would be fun to, you know, play through, but also, like, discuss, like, you know, good, bad, you know, stuff with firearms. One of the games I really think would be good is Gears of War. Because I've done a little bit of research, and I can't really find a lot on, you know, like, the lore behind all the stuff in the game like that. And I think that'd be kind of cool to kind of break down, be like, well, actually, I've been writing notes all day and stuff, that here's what I kind of think. I've recorded one usable video for Battlefield 1, and it's not great because just the fact of the matter is, it's like, Battlefield 1's in that kind of weird area where it's kind of historically accurate, but it's also not. But if you also made World War I really historically accurate, you'd be sitting in a trench for 3 years and get trench foot and die that way. It's just kind of give and take. I think Call of Duty Cold War would be good. I mean, the game's okay. A lot of the guns in that game are atrocious. So, but, yeah, and then, you know, later on down the line, get into some more political stuff. Like, I don't want to be sitting there, like, I'm not going to be sitting there, like, screaming at the camera. And I really also don't want to say, like, you're a piece of crap if you believe this way. But, you know, I kind of want to just give my 2 cents on stuff. You know, basically kind of we're going to sit here all the time, like, guns, speech, and take another approach, like, with history, you know. Because everybody hears, history repeats itself, and they're like, I know it does, I know it does. But then you never really think about how that affects your, you know, going forward, per se. Because, well, you know, history repeats itself, and, like, you're kind of like the dog that's, like, on the train that's on fire, and you're just like, this is fine, or something like that, you know. One thing I really want to talk about, though, too, is kind of ironic talking about politics, is the corruption of culture with politics. You know, because a little tidbit of what you'll probably hear is you can't turn on the TV, you can't watch a movie, you can't play a game.
Sorry.
You okay there, Typhoid Mary?
Probably too much fucking lead in the freaking air.
Well, I'm assuming when you shoot that, I'm going to immediately get, like, super cancer, so. But you can't turn on a TV show, a movie, a game, read a book, basically, even now, without everything being ultra politicized. Like, you know, you'll read comments like why clean air is racist. If the air is white, you probably are breathing in phosphorus, and you probably don't want to do that. I guess it wouldn't matter if you're breathing in phosphorus, you're dead anyways. But you know, it's the whole, like, it's kind of the whole corruption of the culture of, like, you know, why okay, so why Y is racist, or like why X is racist, and it's like, okay, but it's not, and you have no definitive proof. And I'm going to kind of talk about, you know, why are we so political, first of all? You know, like crap, like for a long time, the country, you know, basically when you got political was when the elections were coming up, or you didn't care enough to care. But I think the problem now is, you know, there's just so much involvement with like social media that everyone can get their voice out there, whether it's good or bad or ugly. But, you know, I kind of want to just talk about, you know, like, why is that necessarily a bad thing? Because everybody knows it's there. You all probably know it's not a great thing. And I might be preaching to the choir, but I kind of want to talk about my thoughts on, you know, why it probably shouldn't be a thing that literally everything is somehow political. Right, and that takes a lot more that takes a lot more forms than Orange Man Bad. That takes just multitudes of forms, and it's very detrimental to society as a whole. Yeah, basically focus on speech as well. Kind of talk about, you know, how like it's a noble in some ways idea to say that you shouldn't say some things. But if you can't say certain things, people can certainly ban other things, right? I think I said, like, of course, talk about guns and, you know, how they're important, and, you know, trying to see if I had anything else. I think I had some pretty, oh, I like the one. It's called it's hard to say, the instupiditing of the masses, basically making people more stupid every day. Because I'm telling you, I do legitimately think every time I read see a news article, like, why living on an even numbered street is ruining America for certain groups. I legitimately think a brain cell, you know, just like commits the not alive because it just can't handle this world anymore. It's kind of what, and it's in a lot of
one that popped up on my phone today that somebody got stabbed because they begged for food at a KFC.
I honestly want to know, out of kind of like a morbid curiosity, but almost like a what the hell happened. It's like you read a news article and you're like, what? Like, literally, a guy was asking for food at KFC and a customer stabbed him. I want to know, was it just like the guy's like, can you give me some food? He's just like, give you food? How dare you? Takes a knife and just stabs him. Or was it like a, you know, oh, here's some food for you, stabs him? Or is it like the old man was like, give me food, please, give me food, I haven't eaten in 6 days.
Or if it was like a homeless person that shouldn't have been in there, in their opinion.
But I mean, like, it's like, that's awfully, I mean, and I don't know the situation, of course.
Yeah, I didn't read the article.
But I hit the printer and I just told it no. But it's like, okay. I feel like that's kind of a very high escalation to, you know, there was a guy begging for food and then a customer stabbed him. It's kind of like saying, yeah, you know, I was walking my cat the other day, and all of a sudden a 747 landed from the sky and it exploded and rained gore and viscera everywhere. It's just kind of like that thing. You think that's funny? I mean, it's not funny a little bit. But, I mean, no. And, I mean, that's the thing is, I don't want to be, like, completely political and be, like, screaming at the camera that, you know, like, they're turning the frogs gay. I think it was Alex Jones who said that. I don't know the full context. I'm not disparaging anyone. I just think it's funny because in the political sphere, there are a lot of things that are crazy that are said. And sometimes you just think, you know, it sounds insane. But it might be true. As uncomfortable of a thought as it may be. Like someone might be like, they're manipulating the number of chickens to change the votes in, you know, Kerblackistan. If you don't know what Kerblackistan is, it's watch Austin Powers. It's not a real country. And then you're like, that's stupid. Kerblakistan's economy is mostly run off of chickens. Oh, shit. I mean, it doesn't always work like that, but I mean, like, it do be like that sometimes, but no. But I honestly want to do a lot of gaming stuff and just have fun. But again, you know, I'm kind of quiet when I play video games. I'm not going to sit there and be, like, having a seizure, like, oh my gosh, like, it's like I've never seen a video game before. Like, oh my gosh, look at these graphics. It's not like they haven't been good for, like, 5 years now. Like, oh my gosh, like, look at this landscape. I've never seen anything like this before. In the previous, like, 6 games the guy played on this channel, it was just like, am I a joke to you? Oh yeah, that's the handle from the spam can. Because you're supposed to grab this with a pair of pliers and like, rip it off. I literally had like a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, and a hammer. And I was taking the screwdriver, shoving it like as far down as I go, and just pounding it in so I could rip off the spam can lid. But now I got a bandolier, and it's cool. I'm gonna wear this out in public. I'm gonna keep snacks in it. I'm just gonna like be like.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Just like, police are like, sir, put the They'll probably think it's like a bomb vest, and be like, put it on the ground. Just pull out a high C, be like, I want my wife. Just drinking. I want my wife. Be like, he's got a weapon. Wait, is that high C? Oh God, it's worse. It's off-brand. Just kill him. He's too poor. We don't even have high C. I think a juice box is pretty cheap, but.
Ooh, I want a juice box now.
See, I feel like, honestly, though, if you wore this in public, I don't know how people would react. You'd have the crowd of people be like, why is he wearing a sash? And, like, oh, no. It's like, you know how, like, women say that, like, I like your dress. Thanks, it has pockets. Mm-hmm. It's like, I like your sash. Thanks, it has pouches. But. Oh,
and then another way that I was wanting to go with the channel. Mm-hmm. Okay, it wasn't quite recent, but back in November, I signed up to be a part of the Miss United States Agriculture pageant.
Yep. So
I am currently the 2021 Mrs. Lancaster County, Nebraska.
There you go.
I'm struggling. Mrs. United States Agriculture.
I'll give you 3 guesses why she's Mrs. They're actually doing a thing this year where it's not a beauty contest because that's disparaging to women. It's just a death match.
No, it's not. That's why I am a Mrs.
Kaylee's just got a Glock underneath her sash.
No, but actually that is going to be a big part of my platform, is using our Second Amendment rights to protect our livelihoods in agriculture. That's my platform. I don't have a sponsor currently, but I know who I'm going to ask. And if I get a yes answer from them, I'll be letting you guys know and, like, promoting them more through here.
Thanks to the white van on the alleyway of North and South Street.
No.
All the best automatic grenade launchers. No, I don't.
No.
I don't even know.
But
I'm getting that from a TV show. I don't actually buy from a white van.
Yeah, because it's
a red van.
Illegal.
It's a red van.
But yeah, so the pageant. No, you're not.
It doesn't seem like it's big enough anymore. I refuse to accept this fact. Jeremy seems kind of helpless. I am. When I go poopy, Kaylee holds my hand and sings to me.
No, I don't. He actually locks me out.
I do, because I want my privacy. And then she's just like, why'd you lock me out? I'm taking a dump, woman.
Yeah. But, so the pageant is in December. Yep. So, I will probably, make some videos of different events and farm tours and, like, that kind of stuff that I go on.
Go tour Scott's farm.
We actually could.
Scott.
We actually legitimately could.
Scott's got a better beard than you now. Bet! Oh,
his beard is so amazing.
By the way, I'm probably gonna shout him out if I ever go down the range, which I can go to the range now because first of all, I have ammo, somewhat. Second of all, hopefully there's no more snow because we've gotten stuck there twice.
Yeah. Last time we got extremely stuck.
I will tell the story. Last time we got stuck, we were about less than 8 foot from the road, which was clear enough that we would have no problems. And a little bit of a backstory: my vehicle has traction control, so it's a Ford Fusion. Vehicle has traction control problems that, you know, when you hit anything slick, the car's just like, oh, we better stop, and it's like we're on I-80 though, and the car's like, I can't, and it's just like, less than 8 foot from the road, and we can't get out. We try to dig it out, can't do everything we can't get out. Call my dad, and he sends out one of his buddies, who then, you know, hooks up my car to his truck, and he gets stuck. And then my mom shows up because we called her, and because Kaylee's like, maybe she can get us out. No, she can't. But, so then my dad's friend calls my dad, who then calls another person, so now it is me and 2 other guys pushing my car out while my mom's driving the vehicle out and parking it. And then the one guy who showed up last has to help his buddy get his truck out, and I had to go buy my dad beer because, yeah, that's what he said he wanted. He wanted beer. He said he was joking, but nope, he wanted beer. And my toesies were too cold to get really any good shooting done, so.
Yeah, mine too. Which is kind of sad, because it was 25 degrees that day.
Oh, yeah. I started out in, like,
yeah, like, we got there, and we were literally just in T-shirts.
Well, not really T-shirts, but, like, pullovers, at least. Yeah.
I didn't have a pullover on.
Well, I had a pullover on, and I was like, this is fine. Then I got colder and colder, and I was finally like, screw it. Can't go shooting. And also, it didn't help that we were supposed to get my oil changed, and then I called Walmart, and they're like, yeah, we've been closed for a month, and I'm like, I'm like 5,000 miles over for an oil change. I'm gonna die.
No, we're going and getting his oil changed tomorrow.
Are we?
Yes. Where? The Walmart on North 84th, because we were gonna go right after I get out of school.
What time? Okay.
At noon.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go straight
it's like 8 a.m. to noon. God.
Yep. So we'll go there. We'll get that done.
Yeah.
I want to go to the DMV and get your title switched over. Which, okay, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Why do we need to get your title switched over? Like, it doesn't, I don't think that it really honestly matters.
Because it's Dad and my name on the car, and it should be your and my name on the car, because Dad wants no part of it.
It depends on, okay, so titles. Did some research. It depends on if it says and, or and/or. Whether you have to, like, get a brand new title, or whether they can just, the person that you don't want on there anymore just signs the back and says, hey, I don't want to be on this anymore. And it's perfectly good and fine.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that it's that case, so we don't have to buy a new title.
Guessing not, because I'm sure
well,
it's
okay.
not that.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, we honestly could call him up and ask him. It's 9:30. He probably hasn't gone to bed yet.
Yeah,
bastard.
We do need to probably get off the video and call his dad, because he expects the title switched over tomorrow. I might ask him, like, do we have to switch over the license plates until, like, do we have to switch them over now, or can we wait until June?
August thing.
June.
I don't know.
Until
probably
July. Sorry, I said the wrong J number.
We could probably wait. So.
Yeah, because that's the thing that's like $1,000. It's not the title change. The title change is like $30.
Well, at least our trip that's coming. We should also make some videos on our trip too.
Yes, we're gonna make some videos on spring break. We're going to Kansas City.
Mind you, we've never been on a vacation together. Now we've gone places, but it's always been for other people. This shit's for us. So we're gonna go to Kansas City, right? We're going to stop at a lot of different gun stores because, well, I'm currently in the works. Don't say anything about anything because I don't want people being dicks. But I'm currently in the works of getting a Mauser rifle. I'm trying to work out some deals. It's an M48. It's a Yugo, and I have 100 rounds of 8mm on the way. So, but let's just say I'm probably gonna end up privately purchasing it, and I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly. I'm always looking to add, you know, older rifles to my collection. But on the trip, we've agreed.
Any guns to his collection.
I don't buy high points.
You've thought about it.
I've thought about buying a high point.
Multiple times.
No. There's a difference. I've wanted a car gun because, well, on this trip, I'm probably going to bring like a shotgun with us just because, you know, I always...
Especially since we're going to be near my family.
Oh, yeah. No, the thing is, though, too, it's like, well, what are you bringing a shotgun for? Like, literally, it's a 5-shell pump shotgun. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to do anything with it. It's for my protection and her pleasure. I just like the phrase for her pleasure. But, no, but, you know, on the trip, though, I'm going to hopefully be picking up another, you know, historical toy. The question is, though, Jeremy, why wouldn't you, you know, just, buy ammo without a respawn? Because, you know, I want to one day take all the guns that should be in my hands out of the hands of the stupids. You know, listen, I understand if you want to sporterize a 100-year-old rifle, but I don't understand why you would do such a thing. And may God have mercy on your soul, because if I could do what I want to do to those people, I would not. And no, Jeremy's making death threats. No, I'm not. I'm saying it greatly angers me when someone takes a rifle like this. So this is a military stock. This would be basically factory issued. They will cut this wood off, right? This beautiful wood. They'll cut all wood off from probably here to the barrel. And it's terrible. I hate it. No, would I hurt somebody because they did it? No, I wouldn't, because, well, that fell really far into the couch.
The couch is starting to separate.
Oh, yeah. The couch is actually old. I actually grew up with this couch for a while. But, you know, it's your property. Do what you want with it. But I just say, be respectful, because, you know, somebody's life depended on this. I mean, I don't want to... People are loud today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to...
We were going to take a nap after I got off work.
Yeah.
Didn't get to because people were being loud.
No. But, someone's life depended on that. And I personally think every firearm, like every historical, has a story, you know. This is kind of how I think, you know. I'm not saying, like, you know, they all have their own spirit, but in a way of an inanimate object, they kind of do, if that makes any sense, you know. Mm-hmm. It's like the car of, you know, let's just say JFK's car, you know. It kind of has, like, a aura about it that's kind of, you know, there. You know, unlike some of the more modern stuff that I own, that's just kind of like, you know, it was probably built a few years ago. This was built about 80. It's over 80, but around 80 years ago. But yeah, I would hope to have an actual gaming video out in about a week. I'll try to talk more.
We're gonna put in the description. We're gonna discuss it and put in the description. I want to do like one video per week for myself, and he's probably gonna have about 2 videos a week.
Right, because
so we're trying to figure out what days work best.
Since I don't edit, because I don't have any editing software, mind you, you know, well, how are you gonna get big on YouTube? I'm not expecting to get 500 million subscribers. Okay.
He doesn't realize I don't edit any of our videos. Like the last like weekend in my life or whatever that I did, I just used a thing that spliced the videos together. That's all the editing I know how to do. But, so,
you know, when you don't edit, it cuts down on the time, right? So, one thing is, though, too, like, because I got to work on talking more, and I got to work on, you know, because a lot of times what happens is, like, I'll explain something, but also, if you watch the video, you'll notice what's going to happen is, like, I'll be like, yeah, so the thing about this thing is, and then I'll be like, I'll trail off because, like, something will happen, and I'll be like, I'll never say what happened. I know a lot of people do that, but it's just like, when I listen to my own videos, I'm just like, oh God, why would you do this?
And then he won't let me post them because he's embarrassed.
I'm always embarrassed. I'm an embarrassing person.
No, it's because you married me.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, we got to make some calls, and I should probably wash the cancer off. I'm gonna die.
No, he's not. No, we did like a how old will you live till like thing. And it's so that he'll live till he's like 72, and I'm gonna live till I'm like 84.
God, I hope not. Mine. I'm kidding. I wouldn't mind living to 72. It's just like...
I mean, I'd prefer you live longer.
I don't want to live in the world. It's so stupid. Elon, take me to Mars. We can make a utopia. Because, you know, it won't be here. But, nah, I'm kidding. But, yeah, put that, if you guys, anyone wants to comment. I know we get a few views. If you want to comment, feel free. I guess the question in the comment would be if, let's say that they did a raffle, or like, you know, like they did like a, well, you need to populate Mars, right? And I'm about done, so don't freak out. You need to populate Mars, so the governments of the world do like a random draw of like 500 people from, or like, you know, 200 or 500 people from all their populations, right? It's a big operation. They're really serious. They're going to send like 50 ships to Mars, and you're not coming back. You get selected. Now you can choose to go or not. If you choose to go, you can, you know, you can probably, well, you couldn't probably take anyone with you. You would be paired up for breeding purposes, and yeah, your life would be lived on a lifeless ball of dust. But you get to go to Mars for the rest of your life, and hopefully you can prevent the unstupiding, I have to work on how to say that, the unstupiding of another planet, or you could stay here, because if you choose, if you're, okay, because let's say you're single, right, you know, do you go to Mars and, you know, possibly hook up with some, you know, member of the opposite sex and make baby, or do you stay here and roll the dice? But I guess the major point I'm asking is, would you go to Mars because you're not coming back? So.
Yeah. So answer that question in the comments if you've made it to this point, and also just give us a thumbs up if you made it this far into the video.
It's called the like button. Also, be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, because we only have 3 subscribers, and I know that we have more than that many people that watch our videos.
If you're watching these videos and you're like, these guys are boring, isn't it fun enough to watch a husband and wife banter, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. Hit subscribe to the channel. I'm hopefully going to be getting a lot more content out sooner. I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans. Kidding. What Kaylee didn't know was Jeremy already had an OnlyFans. And he wore a wig and a dress and nobody realized. Man, that lady's got really hairy legs.
You know my dad watches these, right?
Oh, you can go to my OnlyFans too. Oh god, no, I'm kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm not gonna start an OnlyFans because all that would entail would me be like probably, you know, rocking my dad bod and yelling at you about how much of a terrible person you are.
Yep, he's got the best dad bod.
Or as my mom would call it, a daddy bod. It's like, Mom, no. No.
Yeah.
Also, comment down below if you have parents that, like, oh god, they'll say like, man, I was trying to open this bottle of, like, what is it, Cetaphil? Like, it sanitizer you use my hands. That's some, like, Cetaphil. And it just squirted all over my face, and someone laughed and said it was a facial, and we all laughed, and it was a good joke, and it's just like, God damn it, shut up! No, but, yeah, also leave down in the comments if you have, and I know this, it's kind of like, leave down in the comments if you have, like, you know, what is it, 46 chromosomes? I'm not in science. Apparently,
yes.
Apparently you're not either.
I am. I'm just tired.
Someone with Down.
I was at work at 6 a.m.
Someone with Down syndrome furiously typing. That's not a disparaging. It's a joke. Come on. If you're going to get mad at that, then it's like, okay, well, I have autism as well, so. But it's just like, hey, if you have, like, human DNA, make sure to leave a comment because you're so special. But it's kind of just like, hey, if you got a parent, or like leave the horror story of like what they did and like the context, because I think that'd be pretty funny. But yeah,
make us laugh.
Yeah. So well, thank you. Make sure make sure to hit the thumbs up button like Freak Fest. But if you're a cultured individual, make sure to hit the like button.
All right.
Subscribe.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good one.